What's going on, everybody? Welcome on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Man, it feel good. Anyway, I want to talk about something really important, and it caught my attention. Yesterday, well, for those who don't know, every day on all my social media platforms, I post a message of the day. The message of the day is just some words that come to mind to help inspire, to motivate, things like that. And they're mainly for me. But I write them in a way where others can see them and maybe draw some inspiration and motivation from them. Or it's just some learning taking place. So yesterday, I decided to do something a little different. I didn't post any nice quote or anything like that. What I did was I looked up the stock price for Nike. Okay, I believe at the time it was $83.44, and I posted it. I said Nike, then I put the little symbol, the NKE for the New York Stock Exchange, and then I put the stock price, right? And that was my message for the day. Very simple, very straightforward. And I posted it, and then I went on about my day. A couple minutes afterwards, someone had commented under that image, that photo, and they typed in, "What's the reason?" They put LOL. It was a question. What's the reason? LOL. So I didn't take it as being sarcastic or anything. I just told, okay, this is a learning lesson. This was actually the point. The point of it was to get people engaged and ask why I posted that. So then I can explain and give a little further insight, some knowledge to it. So my response was, I posted the stock price for a company like Nike. It could have been Nike, it could have been Uber, anyone. It could have been many of them. But the reason why I posted it is because many people, especially in the black community, many of us in the black community, still don't fully understand the power of investing. Okay? We speak a lot about money and generational wealth. We speak a lot about it. But when it comes to how to build that generational wealth, some of us are still behind. And what happens is we put more emphasis on the finished product. Like Nike, I said Nike, so I'm just using Nike for example. Nike is known for apparel and lifestyle, right? Shoes, clothing, athletic wear, all that stuff, right? So I said in the comment, many of us would give more praise to the $100 plus shoe than to the fact that the amount of money it takes to buy a stock or a share in Nike costs less than some of the shoes that Nike sells. So I said, well, what's more important? Buying the $100 plus shoe? I said $100 plus because they can go to $200. Is it buying the $100 plus shoe or buying stock in the company that costs less than the shoe? Okay. Now he said thank you because he knew that there was a reason why I posted that. Because when I post my message of the day, I never post a random quote just for the sake of posting. I never do that. It's always for a reason. It's the message of the day. It's usually the last thing that I put on my social media. It's the message of the day. So it has to mean something, at least to me. I never just post just words on there just because it look cool. No. I'm always trying to give a little insight. Like I said, it's mainly for me. even though people may see it, it's actually for my edification. Because I believe if you have information that can benefit others, in this day and age, it's almost criminal not to share it. It's almost criminal to have all this information that's accessible to everyone and not share it. So I posted Nike. And I also posted Nike because Nike is something that everyone knows. It's worldwide. Everyone knows and loves the brand of Nike, right? So I figure we spend a lot of our money in the product that is shown on TV, right? But if you were to ask the average person, how many of you know the stock price of a company, right? Would it be Nike or whatever? How many of you know the stock price of a company? How many of you know what an IPO is? IPO, initial public offering. What is? I'll explain that a little bit. An IPO, or initial public offering, is, in a nutshell, when a company decides to go public, meaning they put themselves on the market, i.e. the New York Stock Exchange mainly, in this country at least. What happens is they have a price that they set, and it gives the public, hence the term initial public offering. It means that the public, the people, you and I, the common person, can take our money and also invest in the company. It's not just about who's the richest. No, it's not about who's the richest or who has the most money. Anybody can get in this, and the prices range. The prices range from less than $1 to over $100,000. It depends on the company, and it depends on the performance. Okay. Now, when you invest in the IPO, mainly if it's something that's going to be pretty big, you know, when whatever money you put into it, when the IPO does well, the money that you put in grows. So it helps you build money faster. Okay? So when a company like Nike went public, people invested in early, and when the company grew over the years, those that invested in the company, their money grew exponentially. Okay? Now, that is one of the ways that the wealthy and powerful and rich gain their wealth, power, and richness. That's one of the ways how they do it. I said this. Maybe last week. I think it was last week about when Jay-Z became a billionaire and about investing and how all of the powerful people make their money, their multi-millions and billions. The two biggest ways I've seen, if you check out most billionaires' portfolio or most multimillionaires' portfolios, the two biggest slices of the pie when it comes to their wealth comes from real estate and investing. Investing in companies that grow over time, and that money grows and grows and grows. And what happens is you have companies that give kickbacks, like they're called dividends. Dividend, the word divide means to split up. That's what that means. So if the company making money, the money that you invested, the company's making money, is growing. That means that your money is growing, and they will give you, they will pay you a portion of that money, dividends, right? So I said to myself, you know what? All of these companies, all of these corporations that people just spend their money on, hundreds and thousands and millions and billions and trillions of dollars on, right? Annually. How many of them will take some of that money and invest in the company. That way, when someone is spending their money at Walmart and you've invested in Walmart, you're making money, even though you're not even spending it. Or how about Uber? I checked Uber a couple days ago. Uber right now, to buy one share of Uber is less than $50. It's like $48 and some change. Think about that. Uber is popular worldwide, got Uber Eats and all that stuff. And it costs less than $50 to buy one share of Uber. Less than $50. How many times have you spent $50 or more on frivolous things? But you have a company that you know is popular, know is worldwide, know is major, costs less than $50 to buy into, and it just became public. That's the thing. Uber just became public not too long ago. So imagine when it really getting its footing going, and the company, builds up. Imagine that. So imagine you spending $50 or more, depending on how many shares you want to buy, and that money in 3 years. Because what you also can do, you can go on the New York Stock Exchange, you can go on like TD Ameritrade, something like that, and they'll give you a guesstimation, estimate, kind of a forecast on what that particular stock is going to do in the next day, 2 days, week, month, year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, all that stuff. It actually projects in the future. So you got companies like McDonald's. Everybody loves McDonald's. Coca-Cola. Warren Buffett he made it plain and simple. I invest in Coca-Cola. It's one of the few companies that I never get rid of. Coca-Cola. The man's worth $80 billion. You don't think you want to learn about that? So, back to the main point. That's why I put a company like Nike. Everyone loves Nike. Michael Jordan made it popular. You got LeBron James, all of these major athletes, and all of these celebrities that wear Nike all the time. All of the money that you yourself have spent on buying Nike products, Nike tracksuits, Nike hats, Nike shoes, all of that stuff. All that money you spent, right? When in actuality, to buy one share of Nike costs $83.44. I'm going to say it again. $83.44 to buy one share of a multi-billion-dollar company. Think about that. How many times have you gone to Nike outlet stores and bought over $100 worth of clothes from Nike? Think about that. How many times have the new Nike shoes come out and they cost about $20? People fighting over the new Nike shoes or whatever it is, it costs $20, $100, $20. But to buy a piece of the company, not the actual product, but the actual company, the actual Nike company that's in Oregon, Phil Knight and them, to buy a piece of the company costs you $83.44. It's on the new. You can go right now and just go say Google. Oh, matter of fact, forget Nike. How about Google? Go look up Google. Go look up how much it costs to buy a stock in Google. And I won't say Google. It's a ABC something. But go find out how much it costs to buy stock in Google or Facebook. Anything that you use every single day, or anything that you eat, anything that you consume every single day, go online right now and ask for the stock price of every one of those things, and it will blow your mind how inexpensive it is. Just for one share. Think about that. Just think about that. Everything that you consume on a day-to-day basis, everything from the shoes you buy, from the makeup you wear, from the clothing companies that you buy, from the music you listen to, from like Apple and Spotify and all of those. Uber, Lyft. Lyft just went public not too long ago. all of the things that you eat, McDonald's, all that. Go online right now and look up the stock price for every single thing that you consume on a regular basis. PlayStation or Sony. Everybody, I love PlayStation 4. Go look up Sony right now. It will blow your mind how inexpensive it is to invest in the company, not the product, not what you see in the stores, but the entire company itself. You go to Walmart every day, go look at the stock price for Walmart. Go online right now, and every time you go to Walmart, say, what's the stock price for Walmart? And look at that number. It will blow your mind. You will spend more in Walmart to buy food and whatever you want to buy. It costs less to buy stock in Walmart than it does to some stuff you buy to take home with you. Think about that. So that's why I posted the stock price for Nike, and I'm gonna keep doing it. I don't know. I mean, it may be all I do. I may just for an entire month put nothing but the stock price for certain companies. I may just do that. You know what? I'm gonna do that for this entire month. If you look on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all of that, I'm gonna post the stock prices for a different company. Like I say, it could be Papa John's, it can be Pizza Hut, it can be McDonald's, it can be Walmart, Uber, Berkshire Hathaway. Some of these names you might have never heard of. But every day for an entire month, I'm going to post a stock price of a different company. And you're going to see how inexpensive it is and how much money we actually wasted on the end result rather than the actual company. I'm trying to tell you something. The thing is, it's not new. It's not new. People been doing this. It ain't new. I'm just going to show it. So, hope this message reach y'all. Hope y'all pick up on this game. I'll catch you all later. Peace.